Angkor Wat. For 1,000 years, it's captured the imagination of anyone lucky enough to find it, and I'm no exception. Originally constructed as a Hindu temple in the 11th century, this vestige of mankind's history is a place that teaches us what was and what is. It's an important archaeological site featuring architecture unique to this small part of the planet, yet it continues to be a functioning place of worship. In a perfect world, you could spend weeks or even months exploring and discovering the hidden cultural treasures found at Angkor Wat. I had one day. This made it crucial that I enlist the help of a guide, someone who could explain what I was seeing and get me around and through the crowds that blanket these iconic sites and to the essential heart of what I came for, to touch history. This is Pisset from See Asia Differently, a company with offices in Siem Reap that specializes in helping you find the experience you're looking for. I had no desire to jostle with the throngs fighting for the iconic sunrise photo at Angkor Wat, so they suggested I start my day at Angkor Thom to avoid the rush. And it paid off. Don't get me wrong, there were crowds, it's just that Pisset knew how to avoid them. Lines of tourists waited on crowded staircases, while we moved undetected through ancient deserted hallways and up empty ladders I would have never found on my own without the time to look for them. As we explored, he spoke to me about an important part of Angkor Wat's past: change. After about 100 years, it was converted to a Buddhist temple, and the original Hindu imagery was either converted or removed. But in the 13th century, yet another change occurred.
Here, original they installed Buddha sculpture, and during the new king holding power, they moved from Buddhist to Hindu temple. So the king moved out Buddha and replaced Siva Linga. Siva Linga, that means they symbolize Hinduism.
Then in the 14th century, back to Buddhism again, where it's remained ever since. But change wasn't always peaceful.
Almost the Buddha statue here without heads. All of them were destroyed during the Pol Pot region. The Khmer Rouge, they sing all Buddha as their enemy.
That wasn't the only evidence of brutality that the Khmer Rouge left behind.
Right here at the entrance of Angkor Wat, you can see man's inhumanity to man in the form of bullet holes that are left here from the Khmer Rouge, who did not believe in any sort of religion and didn't believe that the people should have any sort of religion in their lives, and so they turned their guns on it. And the guns are gone, and the temple is still here.
It's hard to imagine looking at this place and finding an enemy. In fact, it's where I found what I was hoping to. A chance to hear myself breathe in the air between these venerable walls. And it's on these walls that history is written, in ancient texts and carvings that tell the stories of those who came before us.
If you keep your eye out, you will see these carvings. They're called apsara, Celestine ladies, dancing ladies is what they've been interpreted to me as, and symbolize sort of a closeness with the gods. It's really nice to just kind of take your time and notice some of these details. It's beautiful.
It's easy to miss this kind of thing if you don't know what to look for. And Pisset stopped me as I almost walked right past this beautiful face peeking out from between the roots of a tree, threatening to hide it from the world forever. The best photo ops are the ones you don't stand in line for.